Why, hello everybody, and welcome back to more Factorio as I go for a little bit of a ride here. And in the last episode, we saw that, I did some research with the Caterium ore. Well, I've kind of hit a roadblock right now. As of right now, I'm kind of a little stuck, per se, because I need me some fuel. And, I don't... Oh. Well, if I didn't have those Blade Runners, I think I'd be dead right now. Okay, so, basically, I need fuel. I need it, and I don't need to do it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where my audio decided to take a royal shit. Basically what ended up happening, as I am now looking in my inventory, is, my audio decided to totally die on me, and now I have to re-record it over. But I was just looking at getting the ore processing setup done today, and that's what this video is going to be about. So hopefully you enjoy, and I'm sorry that the audio is not what I thought it was going to be. Like I said, unfortunately, everything took a dump, so it may line up, it may not line up with what I'm doing. I'll have to figure it out as I go, because I already cut this all up and everything, and then the audio decided to be shitty. So that's fun. But yeah, here I was just giving kind of a base tour, as you saw a little while ago, if you want to rewind, that I now have jump pads, and I've got a giant power system. It's all being fed by coal and everything. And here I was kind of giving a tour of my second level of my factory, where most of my stuff is being produced, like my modular frames here. My motors are over there. Steel components are over there, and as you can see, it's getting kind of be a little cluster. I don't even know words right now. But as you can see, it's kind of it's kind of good. And then down here, I was just showing off the Caterium ore setup I had going on, where I was basically making it into wire, along with, again, more manufacturing stuff, where I was making rotors and more, oh, what the heck you call them? I don't remember off the top of my head. Why don't I do this? Oh, I remember. Reinforced plates. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, I was just showing everyone, like, hey, this is my setup. Look at the rotors. It's producing X, Y, and Z amount. Blah, blah, blah. Then I was just grabbing cable to get the oil. What do you call it? Man, I'm not good at this. It's like I'm not recording this while I'm doing it at the same time. It's weird. I was getting the cable to research the oil, and I was just showing, like, hey, I'm going to, fence all this in eventually and get this all nice and neat. And you should honestly see the base now. It is, oh god, it is amazing. But, yeah, it's definitely something to behold down here. But I am starting to actually run out of room in this giant factory, as you can see. I've got 2 assemblers down here, and then there's a bunch of, empty spots over there I could, potentially go into, but I don't know. It all depends. And I was just, right here, I was showing off, like, hey, I can access, ooh, excuse me. Ugh. I can access the boxes I have placed after everything, so that, I don't necessarily have to, get off the gantry and everything. But I might redesign the gantry, actually. I've been thinking about it. And, it's nice that I can go around the sides. However, just getting on it, like in the side factory, it's like, I already gotta walk this way. Why don't I just put it by the front and then just have a big wrapping around thing and then have things coming off of it? But again, that was my thought process behind that and stuff. And I think, again, I'm just showing off. I don't even know why am I taking so long? Come on, Zorn, speed up the process here. You don't want English, motherfucker. All right, I think I forgot some things here. Again, I'm having to go all off of memory because, like I said, my audio. My god, I don't know if the game was a hog or what it was, but my audio was complete and utter garbage. Oh, I know what I'm doing here. I'm showing off the factory again. It's like, I already did that. Why are you doing this again? Come on, Zorn. Come on, man. What are you doing? But yeah, I was just showing off, like, how this one I didn't really save a process for it. I just kind of had just run stuff in, and, like, I was showing off that, oh, hey, look, my reinforced stuff is actually, producing more so that I can fit everything, and I'm jumping around with my Blade Runners because I don't take fall damage and thought it'd be fun. Oh, this is one thing I was showing off, was I had a concrete a steel and the industrial steel beams, man, I can't read, that it goes from regular steel ingots to actual pipes, and then I can just make it straight off of that instead of going to the steel beams and going into that, and it just takes less what do you call it? It just takes less steel to produce, and it produces more at the same time. Same thing, showing off rotors, all that, just like, it's all automated and everything, and You know, it makes it look beautiful, makes it easy for research and everything, and I always have stuff to build. But, you know, again, I would think I was just showing off a little more in depth at this point. This is the new expansion I'm working on, and we'll be building in later for the fuel resources is what I was going to do right here. You know, I'm just talking about, like, I'm looking for fuel. I don't know where to find it, but, you know, once we unlock it, I'm planning on putting, you know, a bunch of fuel up here, a bunch of plastic, and maybe get some manufacturing stuff up there. And then, you know, I go running around on my conveyors because I'm a moron and just, you know, don't decide to take the stairs. You know, but yeah, look at that industry, man. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful sight. All right, I think it's time to research the oil, don't you?
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. Caution, this is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Yeah, there's no such thing as no more exploration right now. I am searching for the life of me for, oh good lord, what do you call it? Slugs. Slugs are a big pain in the craw right now, trying to find them and everything. I've been getting lucky in finding some, and I was scanning for oil at this point, and I noticed that there was what do you call it? There was some resources over there, and I'm thinking, like, you know, maybe I can build like a gantry over there, you know, or not a gantry, but like a flat path to go get it. So I think at this point I was going to cut at this and go for a little walkabout and see what I could find. Yep, so I'm over there now, as you can see. No, as you can see. And I'm just looking, and I've got 3 oil nodes around me. And I was like, what do they look like? I can't really find them. Where are they? But I was looking around, and all these were normal. But the cool thing is, it doesn't really matter, because I believe that they don't run out as of right now, but I don't know. So I'm just, at this point, planning on how I wanted to build this gantry. Why do I keep calling them gantries? I don't know. But this pathway, and I was looking at how much, I think at this point, I was looking at how much power this was going to cost, because at this point, I'm relying solely on coal power, and in all honesty, it could be a major problem because I don't have that much space up there with the coal generators, per se, but they produce a lot, so it was going to be an interesting build no matter what I did. But yeah, my plan was to go from that point to over to the oil, and just build, again, a massive, massive thing like I did in the other system, or on the stream when I did for coal, because, you know, as we know, I get a little crazy when it comes to building. Alright, and here I'm getting towards the end of the build, and my god, I think I went through like 900 concrete doing this. It was something stupid. It really, really was. And the good news is I got stupidly lucky building this, and it actually meshed right with the floor, as you can see. So it was kind of cool that I could just run the ramp right up the side just like that and build it all nice and neat. But, you know, as you can see, we're kind of going underneath the mushroom, which actually has got plenty of clearance. I actually clipped right by the side of it there, if you take a look back. But yeah, as you can see, I was just working my way down ever so slightly to it because I want to run conveyor belts from these, what do you call it? From these oil nodes to go take care of this. And I noticed that I had to clear out some more aliens, so let's see how good of a fighter I am. I don't think I'm that. I don't have my my gun to take care of these, and apparently I can't find a way up to get up there for some stupid reason. Come on, Zorn, jump up there. Come on, Zorn. Zorn, my name is now Zorn. Hi, I'm Zorn. How you doing? It's a good time over here. Oh, I see what I did. I just got close to get him out and swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Oh, he hit me. Oh, that's one for the bugs. Oh, one for me. 2 for me. 1 for the bugs. Come on, baby. Go and hit me again. Hit me. Light my fire. Light my fire. Light my fire, would you? Come on. Do it. Do it now. Come on, hit me, I dare you, hit me, come on, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Oh, you're running away like a scared bitch, come on, hit me. Oh, you hit me. And it's 3-2, Zorn wins, yay! All right, I think I cleared out everything up there. I think at this point I was just going to get a carcass and stuff like that. Oh, nope, I was looking at actually making the oil refineries, or the oil pumps. Man, I can't read apparently while doing this. I'm also working this on like a 50 by 50 inch screen, so... 50 by 50 inch screen. That'd be amazing. No, it's like I'm looking at this 50% because I'm actually recording in Premiere, the program I use while I'm doing this. So, again, I don't know. I keep saying I apologize for the audio, but I really do. I had some great stuff, and just the audio died. It just went and died on me. It was so bad. All right, but I got the 3 oil pumps down, and now I'm just thinking how I want to run these. Now, the good thing is I do like using these stackable, what do you call them? The stackable conveyor poles compared to the normal ones. Now, I think I was looking at how much it was producing at this point to be able to do it. And now I was looking at the power, and I believe they take 40. I'd have to go look at real close. I don't know. But my plan was to run all 3 of these systems back up the way. Make it all nice and neat back up to my system to have everything be there at my base up top, and making fuel to be able to use it for the fuel generator eventually. To have plastic to make rubber. And all that stuff. That was the plan, and I'm losing frames for some stupid goddamn reason. Here's those conveyor poles I was talking about. So I was getting the first one set up to make it all nice and neat, and I was going to run all 3 of them, and I was going to make it just one taller so that I could actually walk under it if I needed to. I believe that was the plan, and now I'm thinking I was going to start building all this, and I was going to do it off screen because, no one needs to see that. I mean, it's always a fun montage, but do you guys get tired of the montages? I know I don't. I really enjoy montages like that where it's just like, wow, he is building like a moron. And I think I was connecting everything at this point, and as you can see, I ran the other 2 on the bottom, or not on the bottom 2, and then I'm working this one over here to run off the top, I believe was the plan for this setup. All right, so I was finishing up the gantries at this point, coming from the base now. Still haven't run power over there yet, but I think that's coming in the works eventually. Yeah, who knows? I mean, this video is going to be 3 hours long. Yes, that's a live stream, Zorn, not an actual video. I recorded this for an hour. That's right, and then cut it down to about a half hour, and I'm probably going to cut it down some more once I get done. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just finishing up the gantries right now, and I made it completely straight, looks perfect, looks great, and it's just like I'm floating in the middle of the air building a factory that floats in air off of nothing. What is this game? Because I love it. But yeah, now I can bring all that, and I think I'm planning on how to get the electricity back to my plate, or back to those things, is what I was looking at this point, if I wanted to run it around the side or over here, but I don't know. Or no, you know what I was discussing? I was discussing putting a fuel depot over there so that I could run extra stuff. That's what I was doing. What was I researching at this point? That's a good question. I don't remember. Or why am I running over here? What was I running over here for? What was I running over here for? Oh, that's why I was explaining that I needed modular frames, super computers and motors to be able to do that. And I was looking to actually build the modular frames to unlock the thing. And now I was looking at actually building the computers, which was a lot at the time. It really was. But I do have it automated now, which eventually I'll live stream one of these days when I get off my ass to do it. But, work is a little bit of a problem, and I've been kind of wanting to get through the backlog of videos that I have. And, yes, coal power. Let's burn the clean coal. And my God, I just spit all over my microphone. Get going, Zorn! All right, now we're putting the electric poles in. I think I put, what do you call it? I was putting a tier 2 pole in, and it's just like I need more stuff. So can I get it? And I didn't have any over there. That's basically just extra storage that I was doing, and everything. But I was apparently jumping around like a freaking moron. Oh, I was trying to get to my wire. That's what I was doing because I was gonna put tier 1s down, and just checking the power. As you can see, producing about 700 some odd things worth of power. All right, finally we are getting the power lines here, and I didn't use the tier 2 power because I didn't think it was necessary for it, and I couldn't build it there because I was going through the stupid things. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it over somewhere out of the way. And I'm glad I actually built the power poles the way I did here, because I could actually go under them to power the a lot of these things. Like right here, I'm able to go right under that power pole, and then go over, or not the power pole, the conveyor, and then just go right there and connect all this up and just get finally get my oil running, because as we all know, oil makes the world go round. Or no, that's Fat Bottom Girls, get it right. All right, and now we got some oil. Look at that, it's moving nice and slow, nice and pretty, and it's too slow for my taste. We're gonna need more, considering we're producing 120 a minute. So we need more speed, Captain. Give us more speed. All right, now I'm going back through, and as you can see, the oil is moving just fine. But I decided to replace them all with conveyor 2 conveyor belts, as you can see. And that's a cool thing. Once you can place the conveyor belts, it's very easy to just go back over. You get the materials back. It's like, instead of having to delete it all and filling up your inventory, this just makes it way easier to build all this. As you can see, now that all the oil is coming to my place, we're getting ready to start with the fuel upgrade, and I am so ready. It's gonna be great. Oh, it's gonna be great. And I think at this point I'm getting to the part where I actually build the system in place to do this, and I think I'm going to show each step on how I did it. But yeah, I think I was trying to get up here. I failed miserably, because what I found out later, is you have to actually jump on the pad to get more space. You see, I jumped on it now, and all of a sudden, hey, look, I can get up there. So you actually need more space to jump up there. So now my plan is to stair step them up to the up part. It's gonna stair step up. There you go, Georgie. I'm gonna stair step them up with those what do you call it? The perpendicular walls with everything there. So I'm just building just building my normal walls so I can just stair step them up and just keep everything as a nice easy pattern to remember how to do this. And then I think I'm just running them off right there. Beautiful. All right, and now comes the building process to where I do that, and I don't know what I'm monologuing about apparently, but I'm monologuing about something. So Zorn, come on, just build already, would you? I know that's what the fans are saying. Stop talking and just build. Please, we're waiting to see how you build this, because we need to know. I know I need to know. Again, more explaining, more head shaking. Man, you think I was a real YouTuber at this point. All right, so I just building these up, and because these are so cheap, it's kind of nice to actually be able to build all this stuff like that. And I think I needed to build one more up top, or I was just running 2 for right now. I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, I'm building the conveyors. Yes. So yes, I am doing that, and just trying to find the right spot to put it in, because that won't fit. Oh yeah, look, I love the stair stepping pattern that this does. It just makes it so much nicer, and you can build it, it's like building the gantries again. I mean, and it's just so much easier to place because you can build it right on the side of your walls. You don't have to dodge them, you don't have to do anything, and they just makes it look so much nicer for a factory. I mean, and then you get to see all your stuff moving around you and being being nice. It just, oh my god, it's so amazing. And then I realized I done fucked up. Oh no, I didn't fuck up. No, I actually built it there for a reason. I was going to build the, what do you call it? The oil processor right there. And I believe, yep, I'm missing 2 heavy frames because, of course, I don't have a system built up to do that yet. So I'm going to need to build them myself along with I don't think they needed computers yet, but I know they needed motors for sure. So I think I'm just discussing that as well and just running around trying to figure out how to not die in my factory. But yeah, just running around going to get all my stuff, and thank God I had all this stuff automated, because otherwise this would have been a very, very, very hard video. I know a lot of people liked. Well, apparently I'm just going through all my menus too. Jesus, Zorn, what are you on about? Oh, I was going to craft the frames. That's what I was doing. But as you can see, most people would just just build it helter-skelter, and it's like, I just tried to plan a little bit ahead, and I think I'm just dropping those on the ground, so I had room to build it. Oh yes, build those frames. How many did I build again? I built 2. I just built 2. Nice. I'm picking up as much frames as I can. Ah, lordy, what are you doing, Zorn? What are you doing? Tell us your secrets. I don't know, I don't have any secrets. Again, just trying to figure out how to fall, make sure I don't die, all that stuff. Oh, I was putting my reinforced stuff back because I didn't need that much anymore, and it's just taking up space in my inventory. I do love that sort button. That sort button is amazing for figuring out what stuff. And again, this is why I think I'm gonna redo the gantries as well, because as you saw, I'm just running through everything, and it's just like, it just doesn't work. And again, found out easier to jump on that to get to the 3rd level, and it just puts you right there, so it's kind of nice, and stuff like that. But yeah, now I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup, because that's all that matters, is keeping the factory nice and clean. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I just look at that beautiful sight of that. I really, the aesthetic of this game is amazing. It really, really is, and just trying to figure out how to jump up there again, and I did it. Look at that. All right, now I think I forgot the motors. Did I forget the motors? Nope, I can build it. I can build it. All right, now I'm just trying to line everything up to be able to build this system. And I think what I was doing was I was future-proofing it. That's why I built it so far in case I needed to split it later. So that's what I was doing there. I'm going to split it. Yep, it looks like I'm going for the splitter. Nope, I see what I'm doing. I'm doing the gantry poles again. With a conveyor belt pole stackable, so that I can actually walk under it, so it creates a nice, so I don't have to keep jumping over everything like I see a lot of people do. But again, it's up to you how you want to do it. I like to do it personally like that because, again, this makes for easier walking instead of jumping over everything all the time. And it just, it looks so much nicer like this. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. And I'm making plastic on this one so that I can eventually get the computers by itself. And look at that. So nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's exactly what I wanted. All right, now to eventually power this thing. This thing is going to be bad. But I think I made a bigger storage at this point because I wanted to keep as much of this as I could. Then plus I wanted to get to, bigger storage eventually and seeing how this actually works. But yeah, so it doesn't produce that much. So I think I'm using conveyor belt 2 because I got so much of that reinforced iron at this point that it's like it doesn't need that much. Oh, I switched to a conveyor belt 1. So no, I didn't decide to use that much. But yeah, so we're gonna I think we just keep building, or what am I doing? Oh, no, we're connecting the power. See if this actually works to get plastic. How much? We're still good in the 300s. But again, I think if I turn every machine... Oh, no, we're in the 400s now. Good Lord. If I turn every machine I had on, this would be nuts. But yeah, we're making a bunch of plastic now, which is really good, even though it's not that much when you reconsider how much you're going to need eventually. Oh, it's a ton. Oh, it is a ton. But yeah, so right there, I think, was where I finished off the video. As you can see... We finished it off pretty well, and yeah, I was happy with the plastic, and oh, am I building another one, or what am I doing? Oh no, I was explaining that I think I'm going to build fuel there and everything, so yeah, I think that's what we'll call it. So thank you all for watching, and as always, enjoy the show. So you may be wondering why the video didn't end. Well, I have a special surprise for you. I finished the analysis of the supercomputers. Yes, I've been playing for a couple more hours after I was done building some things and everything. I'm like, what do I need to make supercomputers? Let's find out. And I was able to actually make them. So yeah, now we get to see what the next thing in the keratin thing is here. What do I get?
New technologies have been developed based on this new element, primarily in power and electronics, and can now be accessed in Hub Tier 6.
Okay, so what's that? Hub Tier 6, advanced power pole 3, geothermal generator? Say what?